point, I guess. Right. So here we are. We're with the number one Republican, B to the Ryan, or B Wood.
B Wood. As they call
B Wood.
It's my performing name.
So, wow, dude, we're watching the news right now, and it's pretty fucking intense over here. There, look at Monique is glued to the television like it was Saturday morning cartoons. Looks like your Trump is gonna get impeached.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah. So, just a little background on me. I was a Democrat my entire life, and 2016 I switched because the Democrat platform went way too far to the left. The crazy out there left became mainstream, and now the crazy out there left is even further left, and I just couldn't support it anymore. So,
well, and plus now you're a business owner, so it's changed your demographic too.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, but I've been a business owner for 15 years, so it's one of those things where I was a moderate, but now, I believe that you can't be a moderate and be a Democrat. I don't think it exists. So, you watch the impeachment, and all the Democrats are saying, oh, this is a sad day, poor me. Well, bullshit, because the day after Trump was elected, they were saying they're going to impeach him. They don't give two fucks about it. Like, it's not a sad day. They're having a party afterwards. So, it's ridiculous. The whole thing is ridiculous, and it's going to bite them in the ass, and they're going to lose.
So if he gets impeached, can he run for 2020?
Yeah, so the way impeachment works is...
It means nothing.
Yeah, you get impeached in the House, by a bunch of wackos, and then you go to the Senate where...
It gets denied.
Well, there's two ways it could go. So a lot of people are saying, oh, deny it right away.
Yeah.
Okay, well, my thing is fuck that. Put on
the show.
Put on a show for a couple reasons. Number one, because the Senate can call witnesses that the stupid idiots wouldn't call.
Right.
Right. But number two, when the trial is going on,
and the stupid idiots being the Democrat impeachment committee,
primarily Schiff and Nadler. Yeah. Primarily Schiff. Primarily. I'm not calling all Democrats stupid idiots because they're not, but Schiff. Okay.
Well, you're not one of them. You can say that.
Well, but I'm not. But they're not.
You're friends with some.
My whole family is liberal, so it's not. But they're not crazy liberal. They just don't pay attention to what's going on. So they can still say, "Oh, I'm a Democrat," and it's like, well, you're not. It's like my mom's an administrator, and she says, "I'm not calling it the Fall Festival. We're calling it Halloween. I'm not saying Happy Holidays. We're calling it Christmas."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Well, Mom, you're a Republican. Then.
That's a Republican.
Like, you're not a fucking Democrat anymore." But they don't realize, oh, the Republicans are violent. Wrong. All the violence has happened.
Antifa is pretty much the Democrats.
Yeah. Like, all the violence has happened from the left, and the left mainstream. That's the thing. People always say, "Oh, the KKK." Well, that's not mainstream. The left mainstream Democrats and media have openly supported violence against the right.
So actually, you just made me think of a thing too, because something that we were talking about yesterday was, how like generations translations have changed over the years. Like I was saying, like in the 50s or in the 60s, really like women really didn't understand Liberace was gay. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how naive they were. And so what I was
Liberace was gay?
Dude, I know, right? I know, mind-blowing. Good thing they came out with a whole TV series about it, or movie with, what's his name? Indiana Jones, the wannabe. Douglas. Michael Douglas. Michael. But anyways, no, so what I was getting at, though, is, the Democrats, they were traditionally the ones that were holding slaves back in the slavery era.
I mean, everyone had slaves.
But I mean, when the divide happened, it was the Republicans that were stomping down on the South.
Yes, correct.
And so, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and to a lot of people in the South, they assume that rebel flag means they're a Republican. Isn't that weird? I mean, I'm just saying that's how fucked up history is. Like anybody over 12 is a boomer now. Right. You know what I mean? Like, because they don't care about Generation X or Y or fucking millennials anymore.
Right.
It's like, dude, the millennial thing that happened 20 years ago, get over it. And now you're fucking all boomers because the 12-year-olds are the next fucking generation.
My response to that is keep living at your parents' house until you're 27, which is the average now.
Yeah.
And you can call me a boomer all you want, but you're a pussy. So
yeah.
You know, you're a little kid that lives with mommy and daddy that wants to pretend that the world is perfect and it's not. You know.
I moved back in with my parents at 27 because of my divorce. I don't think that makes me a boomer though.
No, it doesn't make you a boomer or a pussy. No.
But no, so
I've been to your house. You're definitely not a millennial. Let me tell you.
So no, but I think that's interesting because, like, I think that in a lot of people's minds, the slave owners were the Republicans because nobody was there that was alive at that time to be there. Nobody was alive then. So we're all basing it on what instructors tell us, what our senior citizens are telling us. Like, the furthest I could even go back with my own family in my lifetime was to my grandfather's. And, that was World War II. And he, enlisted because fucking Japan bombed Hawaii. Yeah. Nobody cared about the war until Hawaii got bombed. Yeah. You blew up our fucking prettiest place, and now we're mad, and now we're going to nuke your ass. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like, we clapped on him. But like, again, like, to me, like, what I was getting at was, my grandfather was he taught Negro battalions how not to bomb our own ships. Right. Like, he was probably one of the few white guys in the Navy that were down to fucking teach black guys. Right. In that era. Now, like, you're kind of an asshole if you don't do what my grandpa did. Right. But back then, my grandpa was the asshole for fucking stepping over the line.
Right. Culture changes. Yeah.
So
the problem is now, like, culture, dictates, like, if I want to poop in the street, I can. Which, by the way, I'm thinking about organizing a group that goes over to San Francisco and we all line up and pull our pants down and poop right in the street because everyone knows it's legal now. So, no, that's Kyle Lazarnik. Oh. Hold on a second. I gotta get that.
Okay, we'll come back. Yeah. We'll come back. Yeah, we're back.
So anyway, it's the current political situation is absolutely absurd, and it's gonna be devastating for the Democrats, and I think Pelosi knows it, but she was pushed into it, and Schiff is full of shit and lied the whole time, saying, "Oh, we got this and we got this," and it's just nonsense. And
why does Schiff? It's weird. I know a guy with the last name Wonky, and he's got a wonky eye.
Yeah, I don't know.
And Schiff has that fucking weird shifty eye.
I thought maybe he has Hashimoto's disease, which makes you have, like, fucking bubble eyes. Yeah, I don't know. He's a weird-looking dude.
Dude, he might be an alien. He might be just
it's possible.
He might just be, like, one of those lizard people that's, like, trying to, like keep his teeth into
or like a crab person.
Yeah. He's, like, trying to hold it. Like, and then this fucking guy, who's this right now?
Jerry Nadler.
Yeah.
Oh, he took a nap the other day during the.
Isn't he a weirdo?
This is how much the Democrats care about this. He took a nap during the fucking thing, and he's the leader of the deal.
Yeah, he's like the president.
And then the other Democrat was watching golf on his iPad.
I saw that.
So hey, but they really give it. They really care. I mean, this is serious for the country.
Well, so some stuff that was brought up, and like, really, I would like you to listen to the show that I did yesterday with Tony, because really Tony's focus was not so much on anything that I'm hearing anybody talk about with the Ukraine or anything like that. His focus was about all the criminal charges that are being dropped on Trump right now with all of his businesses. Like, he was saying something about the college is getting sued because it turned out to be some bullshit scam
settled
thing.
Yeah.
And like, and he was talking about all these other businesses that are coming after Trump now, right? And suing him.
Fucking businessman.
But this is what I said was, and that I don't have any skin in the game, but what I was saying was, well, yeah, but dude, like, to you on the outside, like, rooting for his demise, like being hit with even 2 million would seem like a good punch in the eye, but like to him, it's like he's like, yeah, I'll fucking pay you, and guess what?
Go away.
But also it's going to take you 50 years because I'm only going to pay you $20 a month.
Well, here's my favorite one. Oh, well, he's declared bankruptcy 4 times. Wrong.
Right.
He's had 4 businesses declare bankruptcy, and anyone that knows, and out of how many entities has he ran in his life? Over 500, I believe. Anyone that knows the construction business on that level knows that bankruptcies happen. In fact, there's a developer in Stockton. He's declared bankruptcy 9 times.
Yeah.
9 fucking times. And do you think that he's anywhere near Trump size?
Right.
If you say yes, you're a liar. So
part of part of that though, I mean, that's really just like restart, right? I mean, that's a reset button.
Well, for instance, it can be a restart where, depending on if it's a Chapter 13 or it can just be a gone.
But it's an 8.
7. Well, no, with a business, I don't know. A lot of times it'll just close.
I'm just going by what I see on the commercials.
Right.
Have you claimed Chapter 13, 12, 11, and 7?
Right. So to give you an idea, my father-in-law worked for a company called Scott Company. Okay, huge company. People don't realize that these big companies don't pay payroll out of money they have. They pay payroll. They have lines of credit. And they pay payroll, they collect money. You have businesses like that. You might have receivables.
It's not a rolling
No,
bank.
you might have receivables for 6 months that you're collecting. So you have to have lines of credit. And for instance, what happened, they were a huge sheet metal company. Huge, okay? What happened to them is they had a line of credit through a small bank, and the father that owned Scott Company died. Okay? Well, the person at the bank didn't like the son. He said, fuck you, and he pulled his line of credit. Out of business. Done. Gone. It's of nobody's fault.
He didn't like the son for no reason, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, right.
The son probably was like, hey, fucking, we've done good business with you for fucking 100 years, you fucking fuckface. And then he was like, oh, okay, delete.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, exactly.
But that's part of the pussification of the corporations.
No, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
So,
and with that, we'll come back.
How are you, sir? I'm good.
I've not seen such bravery.
Yeah, I need it for my IMDb.
You have a basket.
Huh?
Excellent.
Oh, did I finally go in?
And then they retro it. They were like, oh, yeah, then I
Oh, you flip it over. But I support the Buck Amendment. I think it is important to have clarity here, and I think that Mr. Buck is right on the money here.
Did you break it?
Did I break it? Did I break rubber?
Quit your jibber jabber.
Excellent.
I think you're gonna get your
probably whacking it to you.
And kill yourself. Sunman and the master thespian. 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 Acting school and movie friends is how you keep yourself with a job. Haircut, broke the bone, that's how you stick around. Two cousins both in Hollywood, the both of them were doing well. They teamed up then, and then one day they both got careers instead to whatever. Son, man, and the master thespian. 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 Duckman couldn't read so good. He learned his way by falling off walls. Every time they called, he had to jump and jump out a window and maybe fall. Stuntman got a phone call. It wasn't there. He said, "You gotta protect my little Jenny from the floozies of Hollywood." Wanna kill that motherfucker. Stuntman and the master thespian. Stuntman and the master thespian. Stuntman and the master thespian. Stuntman and the master thespian.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Now you're sorry. You're so sorry. Blah, blah. I'm so sorry. You're so sorry. We're so sorry. We're both sorry. Blah, blah. Get off your ass and deal with the business. It won't do you no good playing it cool. You'll end up lying on the floor like a dog drooling. Get off your ass and deal with the business. It won't do you no good playing it cool. You'll end up lying on the floor like a dog drooling.
It seems that life sometimes is not the way you planned it be. You go to sleep sounding safe, wake up in a tragedy. Actually, this happens on the regular. Just not at home or when you're not caring about competitors. Just because of history, we turn the other cheek. In times like this, our government forgets how to speak. Oh my God, that's horrible. Then go about your day. What you cannot see with your own eyes will never cause you pain. Just imagine, close your eyes and think if it was you. Losing everything you want and no one helping you. It makes me feel sick inside that this is going on. I grabbed the pen, I grabbed the page, and then I wrote the song. I'm sorry for the way life is, I'm sorry for your loss. Just remember that on this world, that we are not the boss. At any time, at any place, our lives can fall apart. I give you all my love, Japan. I give my heart.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Now you're sorry. You're so sorry. Blah, blah. I'm so sorry. You're so sorry. We're so sorry. We're both sorry. Blah, blah. Get off your ass and deal with the business. It won't do you no good playing it cool. You'll end up lying on the floor like a dog drooling. Get off your ass and deal with the business. It won't do you no good playing it cool. You'll end up lying on the floor like a dog drooling.
dear. How are you?
Are they going to play Saturday night?
Yeah, we see ya. Thanks. Okay, bye. Yeah.
Good seeing you, Emily.
Playoffs, right?
No, not yet.
Not yet playoffs. Okay.
So, hey, Vinny. What do you think about Trump, man?
He's an asshole.
Oh, okay.
Why are you acting along that, dude? Huh?
Huh?
Why are you doing that to me?
Oh, what?